Because I can't imagine what it must be like to have the burden on my shoulders that you have on yours right now. But here we are, essentially 5 days after the storm hit. And you're talking about what's going to happen in the next couple of days. You guys do war games. You have gamed out what is going to happen. In recent months, after a Force 3 or a Force 4 or a Force 5 hurricane, to say, as the president did, well, we didn't know the dams were going to break, or we didn't know that the levees were going to break, is factually true. Of course, you didn't know it, but you could have assumed it. You could have made preparations for what would happen in the event that you knew it was going to be a Force 5 storm that was going to hit in that region. Why didn't you?
Ted, we had people pre-positioned to move in immediately. And what happened, which is unusual in this disaster, there's two things. First and foremost, the disaster continued long after Hurricane Katrina had moved on. When the levees did break, we were already moving in and then had to move back out. And then I think the other thing that really caught me by surprise was the fact that there were so many people, and I'm not laying blame, but either chose not to evacuate or could not evacuate. And as we began to do the evacuations from the Superdome, all of a sudden, literally thousands of other people started showing up in other places. And we were not prepared for that. We were surprised by that. And so what we've done is we have ramped up the rescue efforts to get those people. There are helicopters flying tonight to take care of the people on the bridges that we have found. There's additional supplies coming into the convention center and into the Superdome. And we have brought in every available resource to make sure we take care of those people. And I just want to say to the American public that they do need to understand exactly how catastrophic this disaster is. And they do need to know that we're going to have every available resource to do everything that we can. We're going to take care of these victims. We're going to make it right. We're going to make certain, we're going to make absolutely certain that the devastation that has been wreaked upon these people is taken care of and that we get their lives back in order.
All right, Mr. Brown, again, forgive me for beating up on you there, but you're the only guy from the federal government these days who's coming out to take your medicine, so I thank you for doing that. And I really hope you're going to be able to help those people, because you still have, trust me, you have got thousands of people at the convention center tonight who need your help desperately.
Ted, I agree with you. And I got to tell you, in all sincerity, my heart goes out to those people, and I am determined, absolutely determined, to speed this thing up, make this thing work, and get the aid to those people. This is a catastrophic disaster for this country.
Michael Brown, thanks very much indeed.